just doing some walking backwards through this field in Cheshire here, just to get some experience of what it's like and to think through that. Because what I'm kind of imagining is that, you know, time is a bit like space, and our passage through time is conceptualised by mapping it onto that metaphor that says time is like space. And what would it be like if space was something you moved through backwards? Because you move through space forwards, don't you? I mean, that's what we do. Our eyes are in the front of our head, we see the space we're walking into, the past is behind us, it's dark, and that's very specific. But here I am walking backwards through this field. The past is in front of me, and I'm moving arse first into the unknown. But of course it's not completely unknown, partly because I've been through this field many times before, so I kind of know what's behind me. I kind of know where I'm going. And there's also a lot of evidence from my past, from the past that I've walked through, the literal past, this field, to tell me where I'm going and where I can make choices about. So for example, there's evidence of footpath, of people walking here, evidence of me walking here. And I can drop into one of those ruts. There we are, I've dropped into a rut. So now I'm walking and the path is unfolding under my feet. Actually, it's just disappeared again. But you know, there is evidence of the passage of other feet, probably my own feet in the past, coming through. And also, you know, there's some regularity in the experience that's unfolding. You know, it's just field. It's field here, and to the left and to the right, which are like now in time terms, it's all field. So I'm assuming that there's not a cliff behind me. I suppose in theory there could be, but you know, the patterns that the past has provided in terms of the regularity of this field and so on, alongside my memory of it, is steering me, or is giving me some kind of confidence about where I'm walking. Isn't that right, Phoebe? What else? I suppose when I'm looking at the back, you know what I mean, I look at the lanes that I walked and I think, oh yeah, actually I could have not come across this field. I could have taken that path up there and gone over the bypass. There's some fields I occasionally go to over there, but I didn't. Clearly, you know, I can see the choices I didn't make. What I can't see is the choices that I'm making until I've made them, and I'm making those choices. If I'm making choices at all, those choices appear to be being made by the accumulation of the past in front of me, even as I walk away from it. You know? Like on the, if you can see this, there's a fence over there, the bypass, you can probably hear the noise of it beyond that. And although I haven't been willfully thinking about it, if that makes any sense, I am kind of aware that that fence has been a similar distance from me. It's kind of unrolled itself onto my field of vision. I'm not approaching it, I'm not getting closer to it or further away from it. I'm walking in parallel to it. So I can make some choices about that, but these are choices not about where I'm going to go, but how I'm going to react to the past, or how the past is causing reactions in me, in terms of which direction I point my arse in this case. I know from previous occupation of this field that in theory, unless there's been a major transformation overnight, there is a stile over there. You can probably see it, I can't obviously. Over my shoulder there should be a bunch of bushes and then maybe a little stile down there. So I'm guessing it's over there somewhere, because that's what my memory is telling me it. I'm kind of projecting it into the future even though I don't know it's there. It's just the patterns of previous occupation. So I'm going to make a decision based on the past without any information, any direct information about that thing we call the future. I'm making a decision about the geography, the geometry of this field behind me, based on the geography and the geometry of the field that's in front of me. Could go horribly wrong. You'll know that before I do. Is there a bull over there? Is there? That's what my past looks like. Like that. The dog in my past. It's catching up with me. Shit. Gonna chip off. Come on, thieves. We're going into the future. Blindfold. Oops. The future has just presented an empty Coke bottle to me. For some reason. Wasn't expecting that. I certainly don't remember choosing that. Don't remember thinking, oh yes, I'll walk over that direction. So I walk over that empty Coke bottle. Now there's a walking down here, propelling me down. I know this hill from previous occupation of this field is a bit higher up than the stile, so the stile must be down that way somewhere. Down that way. Is it down that way? I don't know. Because there's probably, but at the back of this, at the bottom of this hill, there's a fence. It's a rabbit hole, so I'm going to turn this way, which is going to bring that fence into the now. So now as I'm walking backwards, yeah, there's the fence, which is now on my right. And I'm walking parallel to the fence now. Here I go. There's me walking parallel to the fence. Look. Coming up behind, there's somebody over there. They'll probably think I'm mad. Evidence of tractor occupation of this field. See, look. Obviously I wasn't over there thinking, oh, I'll just walk over and have a look at those tractor tracks. These are in my past now, they're in front of my eyes, but behind my direction of travel, the back end of my direction of travel. So yeah, I go, here's now opening up. Once I get to this stile I'll stop. Here's now. Here is now, more now, the now just keeps coming at me. I can't make any choices. Or if I can make choices, they're entirely governed by the landscape that's unfurling under my feet. The explicit ground under my feet. Let's see, nearly, I think I must be nearly, because some trees have just appeared in the peripheral vision over there. I've just come into this moment and I know, oops, there's a dog. That means there's somebody behind me walking the dog. That's interesting. Phoebe hasn't chased it. And here, I can just see at the corner of my eye here, is the stile. I can turn away from it to put it into my past. And now I can swing it around, turned around town. And now it's in my future. So I'm moving my future towards the stile. Enough of that. I'll turn around now. There it is. And here we go. Oh my goodness, I seem to be time travelling.